since don't nobody else want to read the paperwork, since everybody want to take everybody's word for it, I'm finna read the paperwork. What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I'm back with another video. Today is Real Talk Tuesday, highly anticipated by me, with my real nigga degree. You feel me? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Real Talk Tuesday. My name is B Octavia, and I'm coming to you live from Washington D.C. That's where I'm from. But anyways, today's video will be about the whole situation of Rondo and Tay600 that went down recently. Now, to me, I already came to a conclusion about it a long time ago. I still need some things explained to me, but you know, let's take it back to 2014. Okay? In 2014, LA Capone, who is a Chicago rapper, got shot and killed. So in the event of that, it has been said that the murder of the taxi driver was revenge for LA Capone. Rondo Cdai, they got arrested and charged with murder. And it took a long time for them to go to trial, went to trial, got 39 and 40 years, right? During this whole time, it was a debate on who snitched. Everybody, including Tay600 BEEF, Lil Durk, Cdai, which is Cdai's brother, among other people who were in that group, said that Tay600 was the one who snitched. So this whole time, Tay600 has always, you know, never talked bad on Rondo, never talked bad on Cdai. And the same thing, I feel like this whole time, Rondo and them never even said nothing about Tay600 being a snitch. It was just the people around, you know, Lil Durk and them. This whole time, Tay600 has been always very adamant that he didn't snitch. I've watched the Vlad interviews of Tay600, Tay600 BEEF, and I've also watched the interviews on Cdai, what Cdai had to say. This is what I have to say about Tay600 BEEF's conclusion on how he came up with that Tay600 snitched. Tay600 BEEF said that he actually seen paperwork. But when I seen the interview and what he said after that made him not credible in my eyes. Right then and there. He said, I seen the paperwork, but I don't know who showed me. What do you mean? That's important. You gotta have your facts straight. That's very important. You feel me? So, him, not credible. Cdai, his interview, basically what he was saying to me was, that's my brother. You take my word for it because I am who I am. Now, I could be wrong, but I feel like all of them did that. Lil Durk, Tay600 BEEF, Cdai. Believe me because of who I am. Not gonna work for me. Now, when I seen Tay600's interview, right then and there, I believed him. You know, it's really not no reason. Yes, this happens. But if you can't literally pull paperwork to show that he did this, what are we even accusing him for? You basically putting him on the chopping block for no reason. But let's speed this up to today's time, 2019. Rondo, not even Cdai. Cdai haven't said nothing, to my knowledge. Y'all could tell me, but I've been looking. This all started because Tay600 got the actual paperwork from the indictment itself, from the fucking government, and he just put a link to it. This is all everybody needs to know. What made me mad was people were still like, nah, nigga, I don't want to read it. You a snitch. Read it. It's the indictment. Did you read 6ix9ine's? Read the indictment. Reading the indictment myself, Tay600, whose real name is Germontay Carpenter, his name was not nowhere in the paperwork. Okay. They did mention 2 girls who said something about something. I'm not going to get into that. What we getting into is the fact that his name wasn't on none of the paperwork. Eday comes back out and said, oh, because he's a secret informant. There's no such thing as a secret informant. The police don't care that your name will be on paperwork. They're not trying to save you. But we figured that out, right? Rondo then comes out and he used his phone call on that instead of, you know, talking to your mom or something. Yapping. And honestly, it didn't make him look any better. Because at the end of the day, what is this going to change again? They came to the conclusion that Tay600 didn't snitch, but they also, people, social media, came to the conclusion that Rondo snitched. And I really don't see that. And I'll tell y'all why. So I'm going to read this paperwork. And it says, on appeal, Massey agrees that his counsel was ineffective for not more vigorously pursuing a defense theory that Ely was the sole shooter. Okay, so it also says a mistrial should have been granted because the victim's family made an outburst during trial. Normally, I don't believe that happens. So, I mean, this is the appeal. This is the opinion of Rondo on appeal. So he feels his lawyer and them didn't, you know, try hard enough for a different defense. A lot of people want to say that Rondo snitched, right? And you gotta realize what it says. It says on appeal. So I could see if he said something in his initial statement that was basically saying that the other person, which was Cdai, was the shooter, point blank, period. But this says on appeal, Massey argues that his counsel was ineffective, meaning that they didn't try hard enough for a different angle to get him out. It doesn't really lead me to think that he's a snitch. What would you do? Or what would your lawyers do if you were sentenced to 40 years in jail? You feel it was unjust in certain situations, and like, what would you do? I think that anybody would change up their defense. And the simple fact that Cdai hasn't came out and said anything, it makes me believe that he they both trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't lead me to believe that he snitched. He's trying to get out. This is appeal. This is an appeal. It says defendant appellant. Okay? This is the appeal. Plaintiff appealee. You feel me? You gotta really know what you're reading. It makes me sad because I was reading the comments of Rondo's Instagram and Tay600's Instagram and all that, and they was just saying, oh, that's too much to read. It's right here. It's the first page. If you don't know the words, Google it. I mean, it's a way to understand what you're reading. And the reason why it's sad to me is because we all in this black culture. We're all, you know, majority of us are black that know what's going on with this specifically. And you're making it more and more apparent that if you get in a jam, you'll be stuck too. Because you can't read. You don't have the patience to read. You'll read a text from a bitch or a paragraph text from a nigga, but you wouldn't read court documents? 600 Breezy gotta say something about this. He definitely ain't seen nothing like this. I'm gonna look for the actual factuals from the case, from the initial statements, because I guarantee you Tay600 isn't in there because he's not in here. There's no Germontay Carpenter in here. Like, try again, y'all. And what's the reason? I want y'all to comment down below and tell me what y'all think the reason is why they all put him on the chopping block like this. Like, he could have lost his life off of a lie. I'm glad he's still here because it's a blessing. What the fuck? I would hate if somebody did that to me and I have a snitch and they just saying, oh, take my word for it. you should trust me. Oh no. Oh no. So I will put the link down below to this this paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I just told y'all what it was. Thank you for watching Real Talk Tuesday. If you have anything to say about this in the comments below, let it be known what you gotta say. It's your girl B Octavia, and I will see y'all in my next video.